Hello everyone. Today I will introduce some commonly used tools for Realtek BLE and BT SoCs. To meet the requirements for extended functionality development, R&D debugging, and mass production, Realtek provides an entire suite of tools. The tools are divided into two parts, BLE tools and BT tools. Some of these tools apply to both BLE and BT. The toolset includes MP Tool and MP-CLI are mainly used for R&D debugging and mass production with Realtek BLE SoCs. MP-CLI is the command line version of MP Tool and includes most of MP Tool's functions. MP Pack Tool and Pack CLI are used to pack image files and generate package files for MP, OTA, and CFU. Pack CLI is the command line version of MP Pack Tool. Flash Map Generate Tool is used to generate flash map files and OTA header files. RF Test Tool is used for RF performance testing and certification tests for Bluetooth, Zigbee, FCC, BQB, CE, SRRC, KC, and more. Debug Analyzer Tool captures and parses Realtek Bluetooth SoC logs to assist R&D in analyzing and pinpointing issues. iOS/Android OTA app is used to perform OTA updates on SoCs via iOS or Android platforms. MPPG tool is utilized for R&D debugging or mass production with Realtek BT SoCs. MCUConfig tool allows Bluetooth MCUs to offer configurable Bluetooth settings and peripheral control. During development, users can conveniently configure various parameters for their Bluetooth products with MCUConfig tool. DSP-config tool is used for debugging DSP algorithm configurations and for generating DSP configuration binary files. Below is a detailed introduction of each tool. MP tool is designed for the R&D debugging and mass production of Realtek BLE SoCs. It includes both MP mass production mode and RD debugging mode. MP mode, mass production mode, is used for mass production downloading. Before starting mass production at the factory, developers must configure download parameters on the MP settings page, for example, package files, MAC addresses, eFuse, erase configurations, etc. Once the MP settings are completed, users can switch to the MP download page to execute the download process. This function supports simultaneous downloading on up to 8 serial ports, expandable to as many as 24 ports. RD mode, R&D debugging mode, is used for RD downloading and testing, and it provides a richer set of functionalities. The download process includes: load the flashmap.ini, add files to be downloaded, configure download parameters, detect serial ports, open serial ports, download. This mode supports simultaneous downloading on up to 8 serial ports. RD mode supports additional functionalities such as custom data download, generation and configuration of config files, flash erase and readback, flash unlocking, flash content verification. Furthermore, MP tool also provides entry points for Flash Map Generate tool and Pack tool, making it convenient to utilize Flash Map generation and packaging functions. MP-CLI is the command line version of MP tool and supports Windows, Linux, and macOS platforms. Its main features include downloading single or multiple firmware images or complete packages, erasing flash, reading flash and modifying specific flash locations, setting Bluetooth addresses and other information, downloading eFuse. A comparison of core functions between MP tool and MP-CLI is as follows. User interface and platform. MP tool is a graphical tool for Windows. MP-CLI is a cross-platform command line tool for Windows, Linux, Mac OS. Downloading capability. MP tool supports simultaneous downloading of up to 8, expandable to 24, devices in a single process. MP CLI requires multiple process instances to support simultaneous downloading on multiple devices. Integration of additional tools. MP tool integrates the Flash Map Generate tool and Pack tool. MP CLI does not integrate these additional tools. Configuration generation. MP tool supports generating APP&MPPG and system config files. MP CLI does not support this feature. Bluetooth address management. MP tool offers various methods to manage Bluetooth addresses, including auto-increment generation, reading from a file, or manual entry through the UI. MP CLI supports manual entry of the Bluetooth address by the user. In summary, MP CLI is recommended for scenarios that require cross-platform support, integration of the downloading function within custom toolchains or automated production or testing environments, or where downloading information needs to be obtained from a server. For other scenarios, it is suggested to use MP tool. The Flash Map Generate tool is used for planning the downloading and OTA addresses of different firmwares on Realtek BLE SoCs. Its main functions are shown as follows. Generating flashmap.ini file, which indicates the addresses and sizes of each image on the flash during downloading. Generating OTA header file, which indicates the addresses and sizes of the images on the flash during OTA updates. The layout init functionality allows convenient setting of the size for each image, and the tool will automatically calculate and adjust the starting address of each image, making address planning easier. The flash layout diagram on the right side indicates any address overlaps to help users quickly locate issues. MP Pack tool is an image packaging tool for Realtek BLE SoCs. Its main features include packaging images or custom data into Realtek-defined packages, which include MP, mass production, data packages, which can be downloaded into Flash via MP tool. OTA, over-the-air, data packages, which can be used for firmware updates via the iOS OTA app or Android OTA app. CFU, USB component firmware update, data packages, which can be used for firmware updates using the CFU download tool. Raw data firmware packages, stripping off the Realtek-defined header part of the images and packaging the raw data based on configuration. Unpacking. This feature supports decomposing MP or OTA firmware packages into separate files to help in troubleshooting issues. Pack CLI is the command line version of MP Pack tool and can run on Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. Its functionality is the same as MP Pack tool. For scenarios requiring cross-platform support or integration of the downloading function into customer toolchains or automated production or testing environments, Pack CLI is recommended. RF Test tool is used to test the RF performance and certifications of Realtek BLE SoCs. Its primary functions include Bluetooth specification testing, single carrier testing, Zigbee testing, power calibration and frequency offset calibration, assisting in certification tests for FCC, BQB, CE, SRRC, KC, and others. Android OTA app and iOS OTA app are used to perform OTA updates on Realtek BLE or BT SoCs via Android or iOS devices. Debug Analyzer is used to capture and parse logs from Realtek BLE or BT SoCs to assist R&D in analysis and troubleshooting. Its main functionalities include parsing logs from multiple inputs, including real-time parsing from serial ports, parsing from log files, parsing MCU and DSP logs, saving log, parsing core dump. The parsing results are displayed on a UI diagram. The default save location for log files is the data file folder, located in the same directory as debuganalyzer.exe. MPPG tool is used for R&D debugging or for mass production with Realtek BT SoCs, offering both MP mass production mode and RD debugging mode. MP mode is used for mass production downloading. Developers need to configure download parameters such as package files, MAC addresses, frequency offset, device name, factory reset settings, public key hashes, erase configurations, etc., on the MP settings page. After configuration, users can proceed to the MP download page to execute either the download program or a full chip erase. This mode supports simultaneous downloading on up to 8 serial ports. RD mode is used for RD downloading and testing. The download process includes loading flashmap.ini, adding images to be downloaded, configuring download parameters, detect serial ports, open serial ports, download. This mode supports simultaneous downloading on up to 8 serial ports. Additional features in RD mode include erase the entire chip, read configuration items from flash, modifying them and writing them back, read the previously downloaded firmware version, check whether the secure boot feature of the IC is enabled. MPPG Tools menu also integrates the toolchain required for mass production, which includes packaging tools, OTA header generation tools, and flash map generation tools. MCUConfig tool is used to configure various parameters of the MCU for Bluetooth products. When using MCUConfig tool, the first step is to import a RCFG file before entering the configuration interface. The tool divides the settings into different tabs, which include HW feature, describes overall information regarding hardware switches and pinmux selections. Based on the chip series or IC type, some options may be hidden or non-configurable. Audio route, mainly used to configure parameters related to sports and the logic mic parameters for data streams. The audio logic device supports configuration for audio, voice, record, line-in, ringtone, VP, APT, lapped, ANC, VAD, etc. General, describes overall product information such as device name and OTA version. System configuration, contains Bluetooth stack, configuration file, OTA, and platform configurations. Charger, configuration related to charging cases. Ringtone, provides configuration for Bluetooth earphone ringtones and voice prompts. Users can import custom ringtones and voice prompts. RFTX, a group of information that is written into the newly generated system config bin only if export RFTXXX to system config bin is checked. Audio, indicates that the BT chip supports DSP functions. If users need to re-import an RCFG file during configuration, they can click on Reset All Data from the tool's top menu to return to the main interface and choose the required RCFG file again. Exporting generates 3 files with a pop-up displaying the file names and paths. MCU RCFG, a RCFG file that records all the adjustments made in the tool. It is recommended to include a part of the IC model in the RCFG name so that other users can identify it. App parameter bin, to be downloaded into the Bluetooth chip. SysCFG parameter bin, also to be downloaded into the Bluetooth chip. DSP config tool is used to configure various parameters for Bluetooth products related to DSP. The tool divides the settings into different tabs, including voice, configuration of voice algorithm parameters. Record, configuration of recording algorithm parameters. Audio, configuration of audio algorithm parameters. APT, audio pass-through, parameters for the signal pass-through function. LAPT, Low Latency Audio Pass-Through, parameters for low latency signal pass-through. Line-in, configuration for line-in signal parameters. Notification, configuration for ringtones or voice prompts. VAD, voice activity detection, parameters for voice activity detection. SPP capture data V2, configuration for capture data related to voice or audio. HAConfig or ULL HAConfig, configurations related to hearing aid functionalities. After completing the configuration, users click the Save Config button at the top left to export the configuration, which generates the corresponding bin files. Users can re-import a previous configuration quickly by clicking the Import Config button at the top left. Additionally, by clicking the SPP Control Bluetooth button, users can connect via Bluetooth to debug telephone calls, music playback, and signal processing configuration parameters for audio applications in real time. That is all the introduction to the Realtek BLE or BT tools. Thank you for your attention.